Gigi Berardi, recording FoodWISE tonight. Closing thoughts, practicing FoodWISE for life. So these are the last few pages of part two, our personal world of food. My students sometimes wonder where I stand on food. They wonder if I am a low-fat devotee or a vegetarian or a raw foods missionary. Really, I am a proponent of one thing: mindful eating of mostly whole foods. I like to know where my food comes from. I like to think about the field or farm or farmer or fisher when I'm eating the food. I feel better knowing about those places and people. I believe that a main goal in life is to not be too hungry, but also to not overeat. In a house of teens, there was always that temptation with so much food around. I am selective about my sweets, but I'm especially fond of raw chocolate's velvety texture. I believe unprocessed food is a good food choice. I believe in slow food, food that is good tasting, clean, and efficient in terms of few wastes produced, and fair to all two-legged and four-legged beings, as well as those with fins. I didn't coin the good, clean, fair mantra. Slow Food Nation author Carlo Petrini did. I build on his ideas. So tonight, I have a picture of tomatoes, very food wise. Four different varieties of tomatoes. And my partner has done such a beautiful job tending to them in the garden. And we are both trying to do a good job of harvesting them. So you'll see the tomatoes laid out on a little table so they can ripen because it is getting chilly here in the Pacific Northwest. The uh, article tonight is one that you will enjoy, I think. It is about Artemisia Gentileschi, and it was a New York Times article on her. And how do I relate 17th century Italian women artists to FoodWise? Well, she was a trailblazer. She was the first woman allowed into the Accademia, the Academy of Arts, Fine Arts in Florence. She painted in the style of Caravaggio, but really she was her own unique entity. And I do think of myself a little bit like that, but I also think of my readers like that too. Own unique identity. And so here, this critic is discovering even more after probing a little bit more deeply into what this woman was about. So that curiosity, that quest for information is something I'd like to think is what we all have as food wise readers, as food wise people.